Okay, we are live for psychic readings. This is Hannah from Reality Awareness. So I'm going to share this live stream and then I'm going to do a collective reading and then I'm going to dive into individual readings. So let me share this live stream and then we can get started. So I had to find the right time because of the seasons, and the seasonal pieces are really important for me as a healer, as working with the seasons can completely change the way you are as a person, completely changes your manifestations, completely changes everything. When you're really working with the cycles and natural rhythms of the seasons of our earth, everything comes into sync. So everything pulls into sync when we do that. So I'm excited to finally land a time that we can do the same time every week. Okay. So just gonna complete sharing this live stream and then I'll jump into the collective reading, and there is a really powerful message coming through already. I wanted to start talking and I'm like, no, just share the live stream first so you can be 100% present. So that is what I am doing. Okay. All right, just sharing this in one last place. Yay! How is everybody? How is everyone? Okay, just gonna bring this up. Perfect. Pop that away. Now I'm going to bring this up so I can see your comments. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let's arrive. Collective reading. Big message streaming through straight away is a couple of things. They're like individual messages and they're all tied in, and it's stuff you already know, of course. The collective reading is that the collective reading is that the universe is only a mirror. The universe is only a mirror of you. Everything I'm about to say for this collective reading, you're like, I know, Hannah. So bear with me. You're excited? Yay. Awesome to hear. Yes. Yay. Find me the moment that I'm going live. I love it. I love that so much. The universe is a mirror to you. Whatever you put out, the universe is only mirroring you. If you have been waiting for something, the universe is also waiting for you. The universe is also waiting for you. Yeah, we know that. The universe is a mirror. The universe is only a mirror of us. You are only stuck if you think you are, even when you can't think of a way out. The piece is to start moving and the universe mirrors you. If you don't, sometimes you will be pushed in ways that is not like, you're like, yeah, I knew that. I knew that. How many times has something happened? You're like, I knew that was going to happen. That's your claircognizance of your intuition speaking to you via your thoughts. So for the collective reading, the universe is a mirror. The universe is only a mirror, and it's time to action something. So the collective reading is that the idea, talking claircognizance, you might have seen a lot of purple around. Purple is well, it looks pink on there. That's purple. Purple is very much the chakra color. Like the message is like whatever's just dropped in as the idea for you is it's time to action it. Like even if you don't know how, even if you don't know where, even if you don't know fill in the blank, move forward. When you say yes, the universe says yes. Oh, look. See? The void. So we're going to do past, present, future, what we're conscious of and what we're unconscious of for the collective. So the void, check that out. So this is technical past. It says stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. I was just sharing in my intuitive channel this morning the message around work with the seasons. Hence why I also just finally decided on a time to do over winter, my winter, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, obviously your summer. And so this cosmic womb, it's like you've been, it's almost like the wait is over. Okay, this is the past. And also when we are in that like cosmic place, like it is a void, right? There's everything and it's also a void, right? So collective message is whatever you've just thought of, time to move on it, time to action it. Don't wait on this, right? Don't wait on this. Right now, the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen. You've just ended something. You've ended something. You've ended a cycle. It's the end of something. It's the stop has completed. You've come to the end of the road. Now it's time to, I want to say, embrace your unique nature. Let yourself be seen. It's time to come out, right? If we look at that and then birthing with the beautiful peony up the top and the beautiful like pink, like it's so soft and gentle and open. What is the idea that has come to you? It's time to act on it for the moving forward. There's two stuck together here. Oh, look, here's another one. Zoom out, gain a higher perspective, right? The eagle, right? The eagle soars above. There's no problems, actually. There's always a solution. You just need to zoom out far enough. That's what this card is about. Zooming out, that's the earth, right? Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out. When you zoom out, you'll see the picture. When you zoom out, you'll see the solution. And if you don't see the solution, wait for the solution to come. The eagle will soar until it finds its prey, then it will hover, and then at the right moment, it'll dive. It conserves energy, okay? Zoom out. Move forward, take action on what you're thinking about, move forward with it anyway. And it's almost like that creates the vacuum. Don't know if that's the right word. And it's just so interesting, right? We've got the two, the void, the black coming out to shine in the black. So interesting, right? As you move forward, the universe mirrors and moves forward with you. We know this. We know this. The card that was stuck underneath. What's this? Oh. Face your true north. You're not for everybody. It's, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was. Sorry, I got all these messages coming through. It was like, take a leap of faith. You know, that saying, what is it? Oh, but what if I fall? Oh, but what if you fly, right? Let your wings come out. Like you won't know that you can stretch your wings until you fly with them, right? Until you jump, till you take that leap of faith. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. You're not for everybody. And I feel like this is what this is about. You're stepping into an era of being you after all the things you've been through, right? This is the collective reading, and the main message is you've just thought of something with your claircognizance, you're receiving through your divine thoughts, through your intuition, through your thinking, through your crown chakra. It's the stop is over. You've come to the end of the road. It's now time to turn in a new direction, and you're fully supported, okay? When you zoom out, the solution is there. But if you're focusing on, I'm not sure, so I'm not sure if I'm going to leap, okay? Number one, you've always been facing a true north, but now the winter is over. I know it's just starting here in the Southern Hemisphere, but now the winter of your life is over. Now you can do this, because you've realized, you've embraced your uniqueness, your weirdness. You can move forward. Let's see what we're conscious of and what we're unconscious of with this collective reading. So in the June forecast that I pop up on YouTube, you might have seen that already. I go through each of the chakras, and then there's 8 individual chakra videos. So you don't have to watch all of the 8, you can just watch the main forecast. But if any particular chakra jumps out at you, you can go and watch that particular chakra as well. And then you can work with the crystalline chakra activations on top of that. If you've got the set is $49, and once you've got them for life. And that's the crystalline chakra activation. So it's activating the crystalline body, which enables you to hold more light. So what we're conscious of with this collective reading here, interesting, beyond the mind. Look at all of that coming into the crown chakra, of course. That's what I was just saying. You're conscious of the ideas that you've been receiving, like it's time to act on them. The beautiful sacred geometry down in her throat, the heart there. It's like you're coming down. It's like you can finally do this. You can finally spread your wings and fly. This here, as I was saying, like and these were stuck together, right? In the future, it's like when you start to, I'm not sure, know that you already have your true north. Okay, face your true north. You are facing your true north. And then with this, it's like, whenever you feel like, oh, I can't take the step, actually, yes, I can. Let me zoom out and let me just have a look at all the options. And if you're not sure, zoom out anyway and wait for the option to appear. Because when you are not like in the cosmic womb waiting, because there's always something for you to do. You're getting ideas. There's always something that you can do to help move forward at this time. But when you're not sure, but you are sure, step out, zoom out, and know that the answer is coming, because you've been thinking about it anyway, haven't you, actually? So here is what we're unconscious of for this week for the collective reading. Freedom awaits. You also know that saying around, say, the elephant that was chained up for its whole life, and then the chains get released and it doesn't walk further than where the chain actually would reach to. And then one day it realizes the chain is not there and it can walk, and it's like, oh, out here, oh, and then it's like, oh, I'm scared, and then come back. And then it might go again a little, so, oh, and then it'll stay in its little spot where the chain used to keep it. And then you move it, oh my God, I can go. This is what is going on underneath this is the subconscious, yeah, is the freedom. So in the void, in the past, in the stop, in the like waiting zone, no need to wait anymore. It's time to shine. This is what's pushing this up too. So if you've watched my chakra readings, you'll know that the subconscious and the conscious are obviously in the right now. So beyond the mind, it's like this here is like then the zoom out perspective on top, right? Coming from space, from God, from source, from universe, and it's all streaming down into your mind. Yeah? It's like, oh, here it is. Coming down, and at the same time, the freedom is pushing up. It's like, and as the freedom pushes up, it expands the mind. It's like, oh, there's things here that I'd been thinking about, but I hadn't seen that way before, and now I am seeing it that way. Oh, it's possible. And I can do this. Isn't it interesting? Oh yeah, so isn't it interesting? The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. And then in this future card, it's the same sort of message. Embrace your weirdness, you're not for everyone. So something about you really owning who you are and really coming into a next level of power, which is freedom. When you can fully be yourself, you've reached a dangerous level of freedom. Is that what they say? Oh, look, and this is the overlying card for what you're conscious of and unconscious of. Balanced forces. Hey, I haven't turned the camera around, have I? Sorry, guys. Doing readings today and I haven't turned the camera around. Right, just bear with me. There we go. Now you can see it properly. You can read it. Balanced forces. So overall, everything is like pushing you into complete harmony. How about that? What is the overlying card for the actual card message? See, lost lands. Soul gifts. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. See, it's all coming back to me now. I'm so out of tune with that song, but that song's just trying to drop into my mind. And I interrupted it. I don't know if it's like Tina Turner or something. I don't know. It's like an older song. It's all coming back to me now. I'm out with the tune, but I'm like, it's just sitting, I can just kind of hear it. Anyway, it's all coming back to me now because the soul memories, right? So in the last week or so, there's been a lot of past life stuff coming up. Past life healing past life, like a lot of past life memories and healing. Yeah, I've been writing about it Tuesday Tarot, maybe the last 2 to 3 weeks, bits and pieces. And it's like, because this is all coming back and now it's landed. Yeah. All right, that's the collective reading. Celine Dion, thank you. I knew it was one of those women of that era, I think. Got a thing with era at the moment, whatever's. Okay, maybe because I'm completing a 20-year era. So in that completion of the 20-year era, from the 28th of July, I am not taking on any new clients for a period of time. So I've been doing clients and walking this path and teaching and living and breathing this path for the past 20 years. And through a series of synchronistic events, let's just say, over the last couple of weeks, especially, and then it sort of came to crunch last week, I got the message that from the 28th of July, I won't be taking on any new clients. That means private psychic reading clients, that means my 3-month program clients, and it means my 12-month Life Purpose Accelerator clients. Also for my in-person day clients. So with that, you can still get in now and work with me, but the doors to working with me won't open again until I'm guided to. So if you're in the Life Purpose Accelerator, well, we've got 12 months together, but no one else comes in this space. No one else is coming in the vortex. It is like, you know, obviously I work with several clients, right, at a time, but there'll be no new energies entering in or out. Well, only those who finish their time in my space, right? So if you want to work with me before the 28th of July, so there's only about 6-ish weeks to go. There's my psychic reading. So at the moment, my 30-minute psychic reading phone calls are $49. They will increase to $111 in a couple of days. So if you want the link for that, comment psychic. There's also my 3-month program. So that's 3 months of working with me in Telegram. So we do voice message, text message, so voice message, text message, and there's also psychic readings in all my programs, of course. And then we also do a 1-hour video call to commence that 3-month space so that we can really like dive in and connect and clear out stuff and all the things. And then we've got 3 months together. Then there's my 12-month Life Purpose Accelerator, and that is where we work over 12 months, and it's the same Telegram access, but more. So there's distance healings, there's psychic readings, of course. There's either 30-minute or 1-hour calls over the 12 months, and I work intuitively. So it just depends, you know, on the client, because every client's different, and I really tailor that program over the 12 months, and it shifts and changes. So we might do like a month of calls, have a break, but we've still got Telegram access, slow down the calls, so once every fortnight rather than weekly. Like, it just depends what you're going through and how much support you need at any given time over the 12 months, because this stuff is not a straight line. And chasing your dreams and, you know, accelerating your life purpose is also that. So 12-month Life Purpose Accelerator. If you want the details for that, just comment Accelerator and I'll pop the link in as well. Or if you want my 3-month program, just pop in 3-month and I'll send you the details. I'll post them on my page. You can find them in the link in my bio as well, under the, yes, in my link in the bio. Anyway, you see me posting that. Okay. So yes, and I am doing free readings. So on my Instagram account, obviously I'm doing free readings now, but I'll explain that in a moment. So basically I'm going to start the free readings here now, and I get to choose a person, and I'll explain that in a moment. I do free readings every Tuesday. So every Tuesday I release Tuesday Tarot, and I post on all my pages, in my emails, everywhere in the morning, my time morning. So it depends on your time zone. Choose a card out of 6. And then later on in the afternoon, I post the results. So every Tuesday, there's a free reading, regardless. I've done that for 8 years straight. I've never missed a Tuesday, only for 2 weeks when I was attacked by the dogs and I literally couldn't move. So, yes, so every Tuesday. Now on my Instagram and also on my Facebook, but Instagram's gone slightly viral with my reel, and it's up to 4.2 million views. For my 1 card free reading. So from 4.2 million views, there is literally hundreds of thousands of messages of me doing 1 card psychic readings. That is going to take me months to get through every reading. So if you don't want to wait, then now's the time to book in one-on-one. Okay. All right. So yes, there is free readings. And every week right here now, I'm doing this call. So every week I always start with a collective reading, and then we jump into me choosing individual people on this call. So how this works now is I ask you to say, yes, please. So please type in yes, please, meaning yes, please, Hannah, I want a reading. So just type yes, please. Then I'll have a list of yes, pleases come up. Then I intuitively go through the list and I choose a person and I read for that person. Now, you have to stay live for your reading, so you have to be here for me to be reading you. Just pop it in once. Don't go, yes, please, that's spam. People don't like spam. Nobody likes spam. So just do it once. I see all your comments. And if you listen carefully, there will be a message for you as well. Sometimes they all tie in together quite a lot. So, you know. Okay, so now we've got the yes pleases coming up. Let's work with who this is. Okay, I'm pretty sure I used these for Tuesday Tarot last week. Oh, covered in goosebumps. So whoever this is for, it's strong. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky sometimes with the time zones for me to... Sorry, I've just got my blankie here because it gets a little bit cold because it's winter here. That's why I had to change the time to a little bit later. I was like struggling, so cold in the early morning. So anyway, we made it. So congrats to you for being up at 2. I'm not sure if you woke up or you're still up. All right, so who is this for? Okay, so Raylene Porter. Trusting Raylene is still here. You only just tucked it in, but I'm trusting you didn't just drop and leave. All right, so Raylene. It's interesting given the collective reading because for Raylene, the card that's come up is enjoy the journey. So that's in the past. There was a couple that came up for you. Enjoy the journey. And this is where I was like, I want to say it's like, you're taking your time. Like, why are you, it's almost like, why are you taking your time? But I feel that that's been important for you for some reason. Life is better together. Seek assistance from your community, connect with family, friends. And it's almost like you've been taking your time, but it's like, and I feel like because you've been a bit, I don't know if recluse is the word, but you haven't asked for help. And this here, life is better together. It's time to ask for help. Like stop doing this on your own. And then we have distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. Okay. So Raylene Porter, can you just let me know that you're still here so I'm not just reading for someone who's not here? These bugs and the teas. No, don't go my tea. It's winter and there's still bugs here. Who's in your way? Is Raylene still here? Yes, okay, cool. Who's in your way? Get out and stop. Like, can you just not? This is really the message here. It's like you've been waiting or something, but it's like, stop. Like, it's time to ask for help. It's time to ask for help with this. Like, I get, it's like the dolphin's very heart-centered, very heart healing, and they connect with emerald. I think it's emerald. From the liquid crystals, the animal totem is the dolphin, spiritual healing, but obviously the heart. And then we have distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Like, this is magic. This is the magic card. This is the magic card. These are like the underwater unicorns. Some say that the unicorns turned into these beings underwater. Yeah, they were like, humans are doing fucked up shit. We're out of here. Like, we'll be back later. Same with all the cetaceans. So it's like, we'll be back if you're going to wake up. It's like why Faye also left this plane, right? So distinctive potential. So there's so much magic here for you, but you need to ask for help. is that remembering to ask the universe, remembering to ask your angels, remember, like there's something where you're just like, you've forgotten to ask, you've forgotten to reach out. Like there's something there with that, right? And so enjoy the journey. And the bottom card for you is resilience. It's like, you can get through this. But it says there's no need to rush or push. And this one is enjoy the journey. So maybe you're needing to slow down, but I feel like you've been waiting, but you need, and maybe it's more decisive action, precise, aligned action, rather than just being busy for busy's sake. That's sort of what I'm getting, because it's kind of busy in the card. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's like it's almost like you've been focusing all your energy and attention on the wrong freaking things. You know what I mean? And when we're in a situation, okay, now the message is coming through. When we're in a situation that we're not happy with, we will literally distract ourselves because we don't know how to get out of a situation, or it's like, it's better to focus on something else because you don't know how to fix the situation you're in, but you're not happy with the situation you're in. And that's the same with anyone and anything, right? When we don't know how to deal with something, we'll project it onto someone else. When we're not facing our own problems, we'll project it onto someone else or face it on the world, right? Oh, it's the government's problem. Like, it's this, it's that, it's that. It's, oh, like bitching about other people when you've actually got your own shit going on. Like, I'm not saying that's you, but that's sort of the thing, right? When we're not looking at our own stuff, we'll project it out there at something else, or keep busy doing pointless shit that's not going to move us forward. And so your piece here, Raylene, is to like reach out to the people who are in the same community, in the like mind, in the pod, in the soul family pod, okay, and connect and ask for help, because you have this magic that wants to come out of you, this distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. And this is the thing, like, not hang in there, like distinctive, precise action, aligned action that's going to get you the place, like the direction, like, do you know what I mean? Like, instead of just all this other stuff that's irrelevant, what is the key pieces that are actually going to drive you forward into the right direction that is going to, you know, make things happen? So no need to rush or push. No need to do pointless shit that's not going to move you forward. Really strong message. Hope you got it. Oh, hilarious. Strong. Stop fucking around and get onto the task of the actual message, of the actual piece. Feels like a strong message for a few people if you listen. Stop focusing on the stuff that's not important. Like, because at the end of the day, the dishes will still be there. The other chores will still be there. But another day is gone when you actually didn't work on your dreams. It's actually going to propel you forward. All right? Okay, I have another round of yes pleases, please. And I say that with so much love. Stop focusing on unnecessary shit. Okay. Who is this one for? Okay. So if you'd like to book a private psychic reading before everything shifts, closes, moves up. So the psychic readings are $49. They'll increase to $111 in 3 days. And then on the 28th of July will be the last time you can book working with me for, I feel like it'll be quite a chunk of time, because I'm being called to work on reality awareness projects, all my courses, hopping in the inner circle so you get access to trust, intuition, life purpose, legacy. That all stays the same. Life purpose, legacy, and trust, intuition are the inner circle. You get access to all courses, to weekly mentoring with me, to trust, intuition, obviously. So life purpose, legacy doors are open now as well. And so the inner circle is where you get access to everything. So master manifester, early bird is also increasing this week at 11:11 my time. So everything is actually moving up this week. So now's the time to jump into the pieces that you really want. So legacy early bird is open now as well. So legacy, life purpose legacy is usually 7777. It's 5555, so 5,555. This payment plan's available. And that's only available on early bird for the next 3 days as well. So everything increases on Wednesday. We've got master manifester early bird increasing as well. And that's the 3-week vortex that so much is already shifting for it. I'm getting blown away with the manifestations that are like already coming in. And I'm like, this always happens when I step up to teach something. Okay, who is this for? Because this is a really powerful card. Okay. So Kari, you just found some chocolate. So Kari Elizabeth, your name is jumping out at me straight away there. So and the bottom card is the love, right? Is the love, is Rose. And it's almost like there's a transformation happening around love for you. I thought that was the moon, and I'm like, the pennies dropped. So, and as I said with this collective reading, there's a lot of ideas that are streaming through. The crown chakra is very, very active. And when the crown chakra activates, the heart chakra also activates, right? The crown and the heart are very aligned. When you open the crown, the heart is automatically activated. It's almost like spirit comes through and it's like, boom, because your heart and spirit soul is in alignment, right? And so when you work on your heart, you get lots of ideas, vice versa. Now, it's like there is something that is really come through. So it's the arrow. It's like come through, but it's transformed and the pennies dropped. There's something, and it's like this, ooh, I don't know what the significance is with that swell there. Okay, so Kari, community. So same thing, same message as I just did for, is it Raylene? Community, it's time to reach out. It's like stop being alone sort of thing. But also this breakthrough here, it's like you've pierced the veils into something else. The crow, or the, what is it called? Raven, is very connected to like messages from the other realms, right? Sorry, it's cold in here. The raven and the crow are literally, well, I believe there's two animals that traverse the realms. I technically believe any animal could. Ultimately, okay, I'm like, no, there's more of us, okay? So dogs do. Dogs traverse the realms. Moths do, and so do crows and ravens. So, sorry, the cats are just needing to go outside. So for you, strong message again. There's lots of pieces coming through the veil and the realm. Oh my goodness, look, here is the little thing, the little flow. And I got that for you, Kari, here, through there. And then look at this community card. It's a little bit of a squiggle, but same thing. There is something really significant. Cats also. Yeah, that's why I was like, the animal kingdom's like screaming at me going, there's more of us. Well, not in my tone, but like, we all do. But there's something coming through from the other side for you. Pay attention. Messages from the divine, your soul speaking, like there's something really significant coming through from the other side that is causing a breakthrough. But I want to say there's almost like a catalytic event happening for you or about to happen. And I don't mean that in a bad, negative way, but this almost looks like a volcano, but it looks dry. And so it's like you can transform and change the trajectory of the volcano erupting, if you may, by taking action on what you're being guided to do. It's almost like, don't wait around. This is just a collective reading again. I'm like, are you paying attention? And conduit, okay. All right, and so for you specifically, Kari, you are the conduit. You are needing to pass these messages on. So the volcano, the dry volcano, and that's where I was like, there's a change, but it's not like erupting. So it's like there's a shift in the structure of how you're doing things. But if you're not in a position where you teach and share messages like this, you're being asked to. And I want to say that's why it feels like the pennies drop, but there's something trying to come through. Like your heart's healed. And this path here, this pathway, it's like you're being asked to step into a place. The swell is on every card, exactly right. It's like it was so significant. I'm like, there's something there. So even drawing, people underestimate drawing. So drawing swells like just doodling. Yes, we can color in, the coloring in books, whatever tickles your fancy, right? But like, it's like channel writing, right? But channel drawing, just doodling, whatever. For you, Kari, I think you'd get a lot of messages via just writing, just drawing, because you're a conduit. Something is trying to come through you. Something is trying to come through. I don't know if you've been getting headaches lately, but headaches are really like where we're like, because I teach from the chakras coming down, as you know, if you're new here, I teach from the chakras coming down. Welcome to my place. Welcome to Reality Awareness. So with the information, soul, spirit connection coming down, rather than base chakra coming up, when we are closed off the crown, or if we're getting intuitive messages and we're not actioning them and we're not paying attention, what happens is the crown closes off. And so it's like this backup of intuition that's trying to come through. It's like, put the brakes on. It's like, beep, beep. There's a what is it called? A traffic jam. A traffic jam of intuition. When you are not actioning the next step, which is why this comes down, okay? And this is why your life purpose unfolds by following the next step, following the next step, following the next step. You'll get shown the next step because it's all ready to come in. It's all backed up here. It's like that card from the other deck. Zoom out. There's a bigger perspective, right? It's like, it's all there. It's all there, but you need to action this. So whether, Kari, you understand, or you used to do that years ago, it's time for you to do that again, because whether you understand what you're drawing or the messages coming through is irrelevant to it's actually activating something for you. It activates something for us. It's an activation, right? And so interesting, the bottom card of the deck now for you is psychic healing. Or did I pull the bottom card? No, that's right. The psychic healing. So the conduit was the final card, and then on the bottom is psychic healing. And that's where I was saying, like, something is healed. That was the past card. No, that was the bottom card. And then so underneath that was the mugwort. So something is healed, right? The penny is dropped. And then it's the psychic healing underneath. And see, look, here. Are the swirls on every card? Oh, they kind of are. Oh, not really. They're on a lot, but not on all of them. They're not on all of them. But the mugwort. And the mugwort is obviously the psychic healing, very cleansing, very psychically cleansing as well. So there's been a big... And it's like, step through the portal, like there's something trying to come through. So this drawing for you is activating something that's going to give you the strength to maybe make the changes that you've been thinking about, but have maybe been a bit stuck or slow or fill in the blank. Maybe that's why you're up at 2 a.m. If you keep waking up at 2 a.m. and you can't sleep, get your pens out, get your crayons out, get your colors out, and draw. Okay, I'll have another round of yes pleases, please. All these readings feel the same for me. I'm like, okay, is everyone getting the same messages today? All right. Just the ones I pulled, yeah. It's interesting, right? See how I doubt myself? Okay, who is this for? So if you'd like to book a private psychic reading, just comment psychic. And if you want to jump into my 3-month one-on-one, there's space there. And then there's my 12-month Life Purpose Accelerator. If you want all the details for all of them, just comment mentoring and I'll send you a message and we can have a chat about the different pieces there. Okay. Master Manifestor 2, early bird increases this week, and it's a 3-week vortex where there's content dropping every day to manifest something. And I want to say something in particular, and also what you're creating for your purpose, right? What is your dream life? Like, let's activate, shift, and get into the vortex of that in Master Manifestor. We start on the 24th of June, which is just after the solstice. I'm really excited about that because that's next level timing. I got intuitively guided, as always. How would I choose any other way? For the 24th, and I was like, oh, that feels significant. And then later on, I'm like, oh, it's solstice. So that's a big shift. Okay. So we have, you're so welcome, Kari. Thank you for being here at 2 a.m. Okay, so who is this for? This is for, okay, so Jody Riggs. Okay, so the cards, so I pulled Archangel cards and then I was guided to pull one card from the Rumi Oracle. And so the bottom card of the Rumi Oracle is she offers the sacred wine, so drink. She who offers the sacred wine, so drink. It's kind of like, you're being given gifts. Can you bloomin' pick it up and receive it, please? Like it's in front of you. Can you pick it up and receive it? Like she's offering it to you. Like no more excuses. It's time to let down your hair and go out and dance and have a drink. Like stop being so serious, controlling, rigid, like stop. Like it's like, and it's interesting because that's just the bottom card of the deck. But in the archangels, first of all, I pulled prosperity, Archangel Ariel. Look, here's the almost swell again. And then 2 were stuck together, patience. And then prioritize. And this feels similar to, I think it was Raylene, where it was kind of like, stop wasting time on things that are not important, but water the seeds that are important, right? It's like your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. And I want to say like, well, if it all happens, are you ready? If it all happens tomorrow, are you ready? If it all happens tomorrow, are you ready? If it all happens tomorrow, are you ready? And if you look around and you're like, fuck no, it's like, well, come on, come on, keep watering the seeds, right? What are you focusing on? That's where the flow is, right? And then it's in the others, guys. I don't know, all the cards seem the same to me, but hopefully they're individual messages for you. Like this is the first sort of like call that I'm like, they all feel so the same. Because this is a brilliant idea. This is Archangel Uriel. It's all the crown chakra stuff we've just been talking about. That's crazy. Brilliant idea. So go out and have a drink. No, maybe that's not what you need to do. I don't know. I know some people don't drink and like whatever. I don't mind a really good glass of red wine. You know, I'm not a big drinker. I never have been, but I do enjoy a really good red. Sorry, I'm just looking for the Rumi Oracle. Maybe you need to let your hair down. Like, honestly, it's like this. She who offers the sacred wine. And that's where I was like, stop being so controlling. Stop, you know, the patience card. You know, when it's like we're trying to force something and the patience card is kind of like, oh my God, like, who rolls their eyes with the patience card going, oh my God, I'm so impatient. Impatience means you don't trust the universe, but you do, right? Impatience means you don't trust the universe, but actually you do. You do trust the universe. And you're like, fuck, okay, I'll go and water my garden. Sorry. There's a lot of joy coming through for you. There's a lot of joy coming through. And I feel like you're taking your daughter's boyfriend for a margarita. There we go. Okay, awesome. Maybe that's why I was picking it up. But also the cards come up. The card came up. And I'm feeling a lot of joy for you. Yeah, I feel like this is a time for you to really step into joy. Like, it's almost like it's okay for you to receive it. And that's what this is sort of about. It's kind of like, it's okay for you to receive it, but you have to receive it. But still, it's like, still tend to your gardens and keep focusing on the priorities. Don't get distracted with pointless stuff because your ideas are correct. Like what's coming through. And I keep getting the message too, as you prioritize correctly where you're being guided to take action on. It's Metatron, so that can call up on Archangel Metatron for focus and clarity to bring these ideas in. As you do this, patience and water your garden and prioritize on what's really important, you're going to get even more new ideas about it, whatever it is. I'm hearing you don't know yet. I'm hearing you don't know yet. No. Knowing, I just knew it was going to happen. Oh, I just know things. You know, when you just, how'd you know that? I don't know. I just knew. Very clear, cognizant. You're going to get new ideas about things you're not even aware of yet, because that's the future card. Archangel Uriel, clear cognizance, crown chakra ideas. But you get the new ideas when you're doing this, okay? Interesting, this is very similar color to Metatron, which is ear chakras. The magenta pink is ear chakras, and patience is like the epitome of ear chakras. Open and bloom and receive, right? Ear chakras are the pink. It's like magenta. It's like flowers opening on each side. It brings all the chakras into balance because now there's 8 instead of 7. Brings back the feminine. It's a feminine more than a masculine. It brings them more into balance, 4, 8, etc. You get the point. So the pink. And so this is dropping into your softness, allowing yourself to receive Pink, receive, feminine. So I feel like there's a bit of like you've healed something with the feminine. That's what this is about. So let's see what this is, because this was the extra card that I pulled. This is the Al-Azza, Star of Venus. It's a freaking beautiful card, isn't it? I love the Rumi deck. Okay, let's just see what jumps out for this, because I don't know these cards off by heart, even though I've had this deck for years. Okay, ooh, it is this one. So because I love this deck and this deck, this is Alana Fairchild's decks. I love her stuff. I probably need to see what other ones she's got. I've only got these of hers. There's an energy about them and it's just fucking beautiful. Anyway, because I really love her channelings, I've like underlined certain things at times when I've pulled them for myself, right? And I just opened to this page and I was like, oh, what's that? I'm going to read that message because that's underlined and jumping out at me. And then it's actually on the Al-Azura and I was like, okay, Al-Azza, whatever. Star of Venus. Your guidance then is to trust your path, trust your evolution, trust your ideas. Even in the face of those around you reacting to it, possibly in fear or discomfort. I feel like you've gone past that, but there might be a new wave of that as you step out of your comfort zone and out of your box and, you know, like moving into this next, like, you know, like following this that you can't not see yet, that it, you know what I mean? It's not conscious yet. You know, I always say sometimes I can feel something sitting on the, just on the outside of my consciousness, like just I sort of like if it's sitting on the outside of my aura or something. It's like I can feel it there, but I'm not conscious of it, but I can feel it. It's like I'm unconsciously conscious of it. I'm conscious of it, but I'm not conscious of what it is. Anyway, your guidance then is to trust your path, trust your evolution, even in the face of those around you reacting to it, possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others too, for in truth, there is only one path and we are all on it. I love her work. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom, embrace your freedom and empowerment to grow spiritually and live your life accordingly. You are becoming, through the bestowal of grace, something more of a goddess and a god, of a human and a sacred animal, integrated as one. It's like a rebirth. That's what I feel for you. And it's like there's a lot of joy around you because of that. You know what I mean? Like, this is sacred alchemy amplified in the starfires of Venus, who loves you as a brother, sister, and honors your soul with her blessing. Shine true, beloved, shine bright. Yeah. It's like you can be free now. It's like the blessing of Venus is coming to you. See, there's something coming to you that you can't yet see. It's a blessing. It's a new portal. It's a new path. It's everything you've done. Oh, look, and the bottom card of the Archangel deck, I'm only just seeing it, is the leadership card. Stepping into your leadership, Gabrielle, birthing something. Gabrielle's a sacral chakra, birthing something new. Yeah, the blessing of Venus is coming to help you surrender it, to help you find your way through it so that you can be free now. Something's coming. I love it. I love that. Oh, hi, Mau Mau. Oh. My cat has jumped into bed. She always does this when she hears you. That's no surprise, given I've got a lot of cats. I love it. I love that so much. Okay, that was a potent reading. Something's coming for you and it's time to go out and have some damn fun. Go and have the drink and enjoy it. I'm all for detoxes and I'm all for clarity, but at the same time, it's like we live here and having life for a reason. So, okay, so I have another round of yes pleases. So it's interesting when you said red wine gives me migraines. I encourage you to try it. Like, I don't know if you've tried, like sometimes it just doesn't resonate with us. I mean, alcohol is a poison. Let's be real. It's a poison. It destroys our body. It's a poison. But also the chemicals that, just like normal foods, right? The chemicals that are grown, put on the foods as they're growing, are really what kill us, because 100-year aged wine with no preservatives other than its natural state, you know, it's in the big barrels in the fields of Italy, like, you know. Okay, these just fell out, so this is for somebody. Who is this for? So if you'd like details on the different mentoring or my psychic readings, just comment mentoring and I'll just send you all the options so you can see them all there. If you know that you're going to step in and work with me through the vortex of the space where this is closed for now, in what's shifting and birthing through reality awareness. It's going somewhere. I can feel bits, but I'm not being told to share that yet. Okay. All right, so these just fell out. Who is this for? So with the yes pleases. Hi, Christine, new here. Yes, the organic, right? Okay, cat. So cat dicks. These three fell out. Behind there is Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron's strong on here. Archangel Metatron helps us to focus, and he helps with indigo and crystal children. And you've got hello from heaven. Someone is helping you from behind the scenes, and Archangel Michael is helping you through this period. I'm not sure if you have children. Sorry, I'm trying to do this back to front on the camera. Your children are protected. Look, you can barely see it. Right? Your children are behind two very big, powerful archangels, Archangel Azrael and Archangel Michael. And your children are protected. But I don't know if you've got children. Regardless, perhaps it's you, cat, that's protected. And so in this space, what's the bottom card? Because they just fell out. Yeah, life review. Something's changing or needs to change. And it's in this space. You're safe, but there's something that you're needing to help the children with. Maybe you already are, but it's like as you go through this transition, life review. So Archangel Jeremiah was the third eye chakra. Looks at past, present, future, looks at all relationships. Third eye chakra is relationships, past, present, future, all the connections, blah, blah, blah. Dynamics of the relationships. Life review is you need to, or you are sorting out the dynamics and the energy threads that have like outworn. Like I seeing like the, you know, like a rope, and how when it's pulled too taut or it's old, it threads, you know, it's like threading and it's about to snap. And it's almost like you need to, it's almost like you need to cut the cords before the snap. So really powerful thing that I've learned recently that I'll share at some point in detail. And it's like a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer, but it was so powerful learning in the whole context of what I've been through. When we love something, we love it. It's our thing. Oh my God, I love this so much. Like, you know, when you just love something, okay, whether it's a person, thing, event, scenario, whatever. When you love it and you're starting to get the sense that it's time to go, time to move on, time to let it go, time to whatever, okay? And you're like, but I love it. It's so good. Then something might happen and you're like, wow, I was thinking about letting it go, or I was told to let it go. Right, okay. Maybe it's time to do something about it. Okay, maybe then you don't, because you love it. Why would I get rid of something I love? And then something else happens and you're like, fucking should have let it go. I was getting the message to let it go, but I love it. How can I let it go if I love it? And it's kind of like, how many signs do you need to move on from something when like you're getting, it's a bit like what's coming to mind is the volcano on the other card that I pulled for somebody of that image, the breakthrough. That's what it was, the breakthrough card. I don't even know if it's a volcano, but it was like a dried volcano in a way, right? It's like the earth is moving. And it's like, even when we love something, like we know when we love something and it's just ours and we're just in flow, but then there's something that sort of comes in and it's kind of like, oh, it's time to let it go. Like, what? It's like, I love it. It's all good. But then it's like something happens. It's like kind of like, how many like knocks do you need to wake up to pay attention to what you're being guided to do? When we hear that first knock at the door, the first nudge, even though we love it, like, I don't want to let it go. I love it. When we hear the first little nudge, and if we take action, that's our intuition, on that nudge, when it doesn't make logical sense because you love it and it's your thing. It could be a thing, could be a person, could be whatever, okay? When we take action on that little nudge, we let it go with love. It's easier, it's a higher vibration, it flows faster, everything's in support for you because you're still in a high vibration of loving the thing. When you're waiting for the second knock, the third knock, the fourth knock, hello, I've been telling you, and it might happen for you, you know, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. That for you, that explains that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, right? When it gets down to the fourth knock, let's say, you still have to deal with it like you were up here at the first little knock, nudge. But down here, it's a lot harder. You've shifted vibration, maybe you don't love it as much, maybe the situation's got harder, and it is a lot harder. You still have to deal with it, just like you would have up here. But because you don't love it as much, for whatever reason, like you might still love it, but it's not what it was. The feeling's different now. And now all this is happening and you're like, well, I freaking knew that up there. I knew. Now it's a really big lesson to learn, because sometimes when we get the first knock, we're like, but it doesn't make sense. Like, and it's fine. Like, next. It's almost like, how bad does it have to be before you change? Now, when you get savvy with manifestation, there's Master Manifestor starting to channel through here. If you guys are ready for Master Manifestor and to shift your reality in this 3-week vortex, we start on the 24th of June. The early bird investment increases later this week. You can see it on the page. I think it's Thursday or something. Wednesday, Thursday. This is Master Manifestor streaming through, okay? When we let something go with love on the very first knock, we're in a high vibration, we keep manifesting faster. I'm saying letting go, but it could be anything, okay? It could be working with something good rather than bad. Like, it doesn't always have to be bad, but when we're working with something and we get the sign that it's time to go, or it's time to let it go, or something, and we're in a love space of it, as I said, it's a high vibration. We stay in the flow, we stay manifesting. When we've not listened and it's down here, it's a lower vibration. It's harder to do with fucking everything. If you really want to manifest and stay in flow, we do it when it's up here and it doesn't make logical sense. Trusting your intuition and manifesting your entire life and your dream reality is here, not here. This can be really hard and heartbreaking and devastating and just, yeah. The replays will always be here, Missy. Okay, you're being asked to take action on this, and you're safe and protected, even if you don't know how to do this, but you are also being helped by either a loved one who's passed over or a series of beings around you helping you. But I do feel there is a deceased loved one also going like, hello, like, we need you to pay attention to this. Kat says, thanks, Hannah, you are my intuition out loud right now, all the feels. Yeah. And I'm covered in goosebumps too as I say that. You and your children are protected through this vortex, but it's time to do something about it before it gets done for you. It doesn't, I'm still covered in goosebumps, haven't gone away. The message has been received. And it's like, it really applies to everything. It can and it does really apply to everything, yeah? So patience card has come up. It's kind of like your dreams can manifest, but when you're doing it from a higher vibration, it manifests faster. Like, you stay in the flow. That's what I was trying to say. When we do it from a place of love on the first knock, I'm just going to use that analogy. We not only stay in flow and connected and things move faster, but this is where we start to learn through joy instead of pain. You might have heard the saying, we don't always have to learn through pain and trauma. And sometimes if you've never known anything else, you're like, well, how the fuck does that work? Well, it's here. When you get the first little nudge, you pay attention. You stay on course. Of course, you're still going to be sad if it's a relationship breakup, for example, but it's not going to be at the detriment down here. We can learn through joy, and everything moves faster and is, I want to say, more supportive. It's just because it's a high vibration, there's more support. Like, it's faster. Does that make sense? It's lighter to deal with rather than heavy, even though it still might feel heavy. Really important. Really important. Okay. You're so welcome, Carrie. I hope you can sleep. Okay, so I'll have another round of yes pleases. Okay. Who is this card for? So if you'd like a psychic reading, you can just comment a private psychic reading. If you just comment yes, please now, and I'll go through the yes, please list and I'll choose another person now. But otherwise, if you'd like to book a private psychic reading, the $49 will be increasing to $111 in a couple of days. So you can jump into that. Cards jumping out at me. And the mentoring will cease availability. So you won't be able to work with me after the 28th of July will be the last clients that I'm taking into the vortex of where we're going with this space. And I'm really excited about that. It's something I've never done before. And it just feels so aligned. And when I'm listening to my intuition, when it makes no logical sense up here at the first knock. Sorry, I just realized I'm like practicing what I'm preaching. Okay. All right. Who is this for? Oh dear. Spirit works in funny ways. Okay. So who is this for? This, yes, please. Okay. So is it Devon? Devon Page. So Devon, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, the bottom card is reward yourself. And I feel like this is ears. So immediately the pink ear chakra card reading that I did here came through strongly. Reward yourself though. And this is, oh yeah, it's a play. Open up to receive. Interesting. Same messages. Reward yourself. But the first card that flicked out for you is opportunity to forgive. Now, this forgiveness is very heart chakra, but you can see the blue is very throat. There's something you need to voice to somebody, but I feel this is about yourself. Yeah. Stop being so hard on yourself, lighten up, reward yourself, and it's time to play. This was stuck underneath. You've done nothing wrong. I just picked that up to show you again. It's the bottom card of the deck, and that was stuck underneath. You've done nothing wrong. And this is where I was like, you need to forgive yourself. This is about you forgiving yourself. This is not about anybody else. This is about you forgiving yourself. Like you have shut off your heart because of whatever, but I'm like, you actually did nothing wrong, and your inner child is suffering. Your inner child is suffering because of it. It's 11:44 and there's 22 people watching. 11 4 1 1 4 4 2 2 1 1 1. Are you paying attention? You have, oh my God, these cards. You've cut off your heart. Look, it's the giving and receiving card in the right now. This is very heart chakra. And then you've got perfect timing. It's time for you to move forward in leaps and bounds, which is the kangaroo. It's, well, I'm going to say the grasshopper is the leaps and bounds forward in success. The kangaroo is igniting your passion. It's very base chakra. When we work with the crown, the heart's activated, and so is the base chakra. Ear chakra, heart chakra, base chakra. Like ears, heart, base, sorry. So ears, heart, base chakra. All right there. The kangaroo is connected to crocite, which is base chakra, which is igniting the passion, which ignites all the chakras in your body, and the flames go up and it's like coming back to life. It's the perfect time for you to do this, but it's the perfect time for you to do this. Like forgive yourself. Like your inner child is like screaming out for you. Like if you've been feeling very alone or like nobody's listening, it's because you're not listening to your inner child. You're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to what it is that you need, but you can trust it. Yeah, after I picked up all these cards, the bottom card after all the ones I lifted up, it was the innocent card. What is it? The innocence. The opportunity to forgive, innocence, and trustworthy guidance. It's like, yeah, it's like you're not going to make the same mistake twice. You know, you're not going to make the same mistake twice. I'm assuming I spoke about it in the heart chakra consciousness. So I'm getting the message for you to listen to the heart chakra consciousness reading for this month, for June, for forecast. The forecast for the heart chakra for June. Bit of a mouthful. I'll get my flow with saying them all eventually. It would be really helpful for you. So I'm just going to grab that link and pop it in the comments. It is on my YouTube. I only upload them to YouTube. And there's the overlying, like, you know, all the chakras in one, which is the overview for June. But then there's the each individual chakras as well. So of course you could listen to the overview too. But the heart chakra one specifically came through. They're a little bit shorter than the hour, but yeah. Okay. You're so very welcome. All right. That is all for today. I have to jump off and jump on with a client now. So if you'd like to book a private psychic reading, just comment psychic below. Master Manifester, early bird investment increases, legacy, the inner circle, which is where you get access to all of my courses, weekly mentorship, trainings, meditations. It's all available for you in the inner circle. So that's for legacy. That is open now as well. Yes, I can pop the details in. So if you just want all the details for mentoring, just pop mentoring in and I'll send you all the details. So Life Purpose Legacy is the inner circle. You get access to all the courses, and the early bird is open for that as well, only for 3 days. So everything's increasing on Thursday. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Intuitively, it's like all coming through. So popping all the, if you want all, just comment all and I'll just send you all the details, but you'll see me post it on my page as well. And I shall see you guys really soon. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you at the same time every week over this season.